This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures, KJV 1611, Blue Letter Bible of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, it says, Matthew 24, verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem. Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, and Hamashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashma Kadash Lutan, and I say Wakathon to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is the book of Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 9. That's going to be the title of the sit-down lesson, so hopefully this will be edifying. And this is the book of Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9, where it led Yahweh Shai speaking. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, right? Just like that happened to Apostle Paul. The apostles during their times, they was afflicted and they was hated among all nations for standing up for righteousness' name's sake. For standing up for the Heavenly Father. So we got Hamashiach Kabashai. As they suffer great persecution, as they continue to endure and endure hardest as a good soldier for Hamashiach Kabashai. So they was preaching the gospel of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Hamashiach Kabashai, as they was, spreading out the gospel, preaching the gospel unto the nations. So definitely a lot of nations didn't take heed to it. They scoffed at it. They despised it. So this is going to be an example when the gospel is being brought out, from Hamashiach Kabashai and from his servants and prophets. So just like the Apostle Paul, he was preaching the gospel of Hamashiach Kabashai during his times. He was hated of all nations for Hamashiach Kabashai name's sake. He was in prison. He suffered persecution. So that's going to happen once again these modern times, right along with the elders and apostles, Wa'akim. They're going to be hated of all nations for Hamashiach Kabashai name's sake. Matthew 24, verse 9. Then they shall deliver you up and be afflicted, right, mentally and spiritually, especially mentally. Mentally, a lot of times, mentally, spiritually, physically, but mostly nowadays, mentally and spiritually. They have scoffers, non-believers. They say, "Oh, this guy's in the cult. He don't know what he's talking about. He shouldn't be preaching that. He don't know what he's talking about. He should go home. He should not go out there and teach. He shouldn't do sit-down lessons. These are examples. So you're going to be hated of all nations for Hamashiach Kabashai name's sake." It says on Matthew 20, verse 9, then they shall deliver you up, right, deliver you up to be afflicted, right, mentally and spiritually. It says, then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill. That's going to happen. Just like that was happening in ancient times, it's going to happen once again in modern times. And ye shall be hated of all nations, right? Going to be hated of all nations for my name's sake, right? For the Heavenly Father's only begotten Sons, Hamashiach Kabashai name's sake. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying in the book of Matthew 24, verse 9. That was the title of the sit-down lesson. Hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lashma Kadash Lutan. I say Wakathon to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Akwaf. Until next time, I would say Shalom.